Hi, this is Sea Spirit Self-Healing. I had all my cards shuffled, stacked. Here they are. You see how good they are. Welcome to Saturday. I do know what day it is, August 31st. I am the bitch from hell today. Sometimes it goes like that. I need to go look. I have a... What is Mars doing again? I have Mars in Aries. I have Venus in Aries. Jupiter and the Sun in Pisces. Am I getting the wacko of it? Or am I just a fed up old, frustrated, nasty old lady that's how it is? I don't know. So, to try to set myself right a bit, I drew Aphrodite. Whoa, that's not going to work. Barn from Seafoam. It's 92 degrees out there. It is so hot. And I just fixed my hair. Do I want to go out there and go to the beach? I don't know. So I got a seashell by her here. A seashell and an amethyst. And for my other card that I'm using as kind of an overseer is just perfect. Is death. If nothing else, I need death to my ways today. And the truth is, I woke up very grateful. Very grateful with my that I am, and I know. Welcome in my Merlins. Cleaning out my house, which is like a Virgo thing to do. Cleaning up the dead roaches, thank God that they're dead. And just kind of rearranging stuff. I want to do all my internet stuff out in this part of the house, but I only get internet in my bedroom, so it makes everything quite confusing. So this is death, and this is change. And I need to keep going through with my changes. I'm very delightful with my changes. I was a registered nurse for 30-something years. I never liked it. I've always been into alternative, quantum, ancient medicine, but thank the goddess, I'm no longer a registered nurse. I think has it been almost a month, and this is what I'm doing now. So I think there's a lot of parts of me too that I've just had mashed down, spread away. I need a whole new life. I need sometimes today I just feel like I need a bomb dropped on me. I'm so crabby. You know, I'm going to put that up here with Ishtar, who I did just read was actually the Pisces, is that right? The Pisces goddess. And as I said, these cards are just awesome. They're taken from the Hubble periscope. I was periscope when I was a kid. Hubble microscope or whatever they're doing up there in that space station kind of stuff. I study the secret space station. I study some of the regular, but I don't trust them too much. And here's the one that is me. Skull of Darkness. I don't think you could even, I wonder if you could even hammer a candle into me right now. Looking at all my dark sides and my dark behaviors. Disappointments, excitements, life. We have a dark side and a light side. What an awesome centerpiece that would be. And that's there because, I'm working with those Halloween cards because I want to use them when we get around to the Halloween. So therefore, oh my gosh, they're just all mixed up. Awful. So therefore, since I don't want to be cheating at tarot, even though in time, I think I need to lay out some spreads, look at them, and then come online. Because when I look at spreads that I've done, I see so much that I don't see because I'm trying to get it done so it's not a 45-minute reading, repeating everything 6 times. I may try a few of those today. Like I said, it's 92 degrees out. The sun is shining beautifully. It's Labor Day on the island. The place is packed with tourists. And it is 74 degrees in my house, so pretty nice. This is just going to be my daily spread. And I'm not even at the right angle that I'm using yet, so it's going to be even worse because I can't figure it out. So I can't have a place. I had people here, so I had to move everything and then put it back. Give me a card. Give me a card. Okay, I'm taking that one. The High Priestess. 9 of Cups. Is I just like a cute 9 of Cups? Patriarchy with this. And an Ace of Pentacles. That's also beautiful. That's where that card right there just about altered my whole mood, I want to tell you. But what I'm going to choose to do is, this is my question, and I'm going to do it a modified cross. So my question is the High Priestess. Am I listening to myself? Well, it's right side up, so I think I am. I guess my main question is, I'm going to get any good at this. I know good and well it takes at least 2 years, and that's if you have good content. This is my retirement therapy, I guess. Instead of going to a counselor, instead of joining the gym, though I do my yoga, I'm just going to keep putting these videos up on YouTube. If anyone watches them, they do, and if they don't, they don't, and that is fine too. But in this deck, she has her book open, so maybe she'll tell me something today. I hope so, huh? Second part of my question, get over there, we can see the question. It's the Magician. I am that I am, and I know that I know. I allow with grace and ease. We go. I create. I create my own life. I create by my frequency. I create it. So what a beautiful first 2 cards for my question. The High Priestess and the, I wonder how we're going to do this one today. The High Priestess and the Magician. If that's not something to be thankful for, I don't know what is. What's going on in my life? What am I kicking around? What's going on today? Well, I tell you, I've been a bitch from hell. That's what I've been. And I come up with a 10 of Pentacles. I guess they're happy. First, I was going to say, look at all those grumpy relatives. I haven't seen any of my relatives. I see my daughter. But a 10 of Pentacles, because with all the bitchiness I have today and with all the defensiveness I've been throwing out, I mean, this is what's going on. And I am so grateful. A 10 of Pentacles. So I'm reaching, I don't think I've reached here, but reaching a point of trying to get my soul and my life and my body all together. Yes, I've done my exercises for my upper body this morning. Just haven't done all my yoga. What's the best short-term goal I can look at? This is a daily spread. I mean, it can fill over a couple of days. I'm kind of of the attitude that you see these spreads when you're meant to see them, or you catch something in the title. Because if I say the spread is for, I don't even know what time it is. Say the spread is for 14:30 on August 31st, Central Standard Time of the United States. Time is fluid. Time wraps on itself. There is no such thing as time. It's just another control issue. And what did I get for a short-term goal? I got a King of Wands. I'm an ornery looking old guy. That's kind of me today. Kind of obstinate, pushing, wanting my way. Nothing went my way today, except my hair turned out good, so I guess that's good. King of Wands, passion, rules his kingdom, knows what he wants, takes whatever it does to get it, pushes on ahead. Well, I'm pushing on ahead right now. I'm pushing on ahead. I'm gonna put some readings on YouTube, no matter what my crabby butt attitude is. All right. And so that takes care of that. First card out, how I see my question. This is the third part of my question, and you'll notice this one comes up. The two cards that come up for me the very most in my own spreads is the Empress, which we have right now, Venus, which we have, oh, that was Aphrodite, that's right, Venus, and the High Priestess. Venus knows what she wants. She wants some comfort. She wants some luxury. She wants fertility. She wants to create. Put that right here with the other two parts of my question. I have, this is my question for today. Is this just absolutely way past gorgeous? I have my question for the day, the base of it, the core. I have the High Priestess, I have the Magician, and I have the Empress. Three major arcana cards. Now I don't even feel bad for how grumpy I was. There is a reason, but I'll let people walk over me. I've always been a muse. I've always been a muse for people, and sometimes I wonder when that muse part is time to come to me. So I'm going to kind of compress these cards because I've got to get the other cards out here, and sometimes if I'm not careful enough, you know what happens, I get them mixed up and confused. So there we are, those cards, until we get to them, I don't even need that, get rid of that. Okie doke. Now, the asset that I'm bringing in to my reading today is going to be the Five of Cups. There's my old grumpy bitch mode, you know? Yeah, I got a cup up, I know. I got 4 on the floor. No, I haven't been drinking. No, I'm not really dismayed. I'm more like frustrated. Frustrating day. So we'll bring the frustrating day into here. And the best the outcome to be looking for, short-term happening here today, that will work there with the... Oh, see, what do I have to be so bitchy about? Another major arcana card, the 6, the Lovers. Now look at the 6 of Lovers as a union. A union... oh my goodness, I have trouble with that. A union of myself, of uniting my male and female tendencies so I can be the most creative that I can be, and to choose wisely. I didn't choose wisely today. I've just been grumpy. So I don't look at this as my boyfriend's back or anything like that, because I'm just a grumpy old lady anyway. I look at this as working to bring my two sides together to be creative at a creative 6 of experience. Experience 6 is perseverance in some of it. I need to reread. I've been looking at 5 different, from children to all these different number codes. But I'm just reading them by the numbers, and as I see them, I'm not even going to bother with saying, you know, this is a Cancer card, this is a this card. I just... Because then I see they always say, after they see all that, they say, well, it doesn't matter. So why do it? The home free card, the timing card, the what do we do card, I usually call it my Joker free card, is the 10 of Wands. It's a heavy burden, but you know, reading for yourself is hard because you don't get any feedback, and it's hard to practice when you don't have people to practice on. So I've got this burden, but I've got them tied well. I have them secured. I'm going to sort through these. The burdens that are burdens of guilt and garbage that held me back. The part of society that says I must conform and be a nurse, because how can an artist or someone that works with horses make any money and be a successful person? And I'm a Pisces, I'm just not like that. So this just means keep on it going, sorting out my stuff. That's what I'm getting from that. The best possible outcome for today of what we could be looking at. Aha, that is so funny. How so cute. Look at this old Knight of Pentacles. That old horse with that old loopy neck. Doesn't he look grumpy? You might as well come meet me today because I'm grumpy. He's solid, secure. My idea is solid. My way to keep myself entertained instead of depressed while I'm retired with the cards is solid. These three cards actually go together. The asset I'm bringing in being the Five of Swords. I told you I woke up just a raging bitch today, even though I took a shower, got dressed, fixed my hair. The outcome that I'm looking for. These are the how. I did my cards backwards, it won't matter. Just do the other ones next. Is the Lovers, is a uniting. Usually this has the spiral of the snakes, Hermes healing coming up, a card of healing, and an angel on the top of divine intervention. And then the best outcome for this right here, I mean, you can do a lot worse than the Knight of Pentacles. There's some movement. It's just slow movement. And I know it's slow movement. And I'm happy because I have nothing in the world actually but time. So this would be the big picture. The how, the why am I doing this? I'm doing this. The Ten of Pentacles, I've reached as far as I plan to go after 34 years in my career as a registered nurse. There's nursing, healthcare is absolutely nothing what it used to be. I don't want any part of it. I didn't want any part of it when I was brand new and saw the way they treated the soul. So anyway, this phase of my life is complete. I am grateful. I'm going to pick up and go here with the King of Wands. Use my passion. Look at all that nursing. Blood, blood, blood. Let's change our blood. Use my passion, my wisdom, my know-how to take my assets and make them into something that's useful for humanity. If nothing else, this is useful for me because I have to work my solar plexus and my throat chakra. And here's more red. And what we're looking at is the big picture, obstacles to look at, blessings, is the Emperor. And I guess the Emperor, you could say that the Emperor is the King of Wands. My gosh, I don't know why I get so bitchy when I got things going so good. Ten of Coins, King of Wands, and the Emperor. The Emperor rules the King of Wands. The Emperor creates. The Emperor will take me as the Emperor, though these people come in and help me, will help me sort through all these sticks, throw out what's not needed, put what I need in the bag to go to the donation shop for battered women, keep what I need for my medicine page, keep what I need for my tarot page. It's actually pretty damn exciting if you ask me. And the bottom of the deck today is the Four of Swords. And I drummed last night. I went drumming. It was absolutely wonderful. I can say when I woke up this morning early, I just went, oh my gosh, I feel so good. So like I said, it is Saturday. It's on Galveston Island. It's Labor Day weekend. The beach is packed. The people are packed. After this, they'll be gone. We'll get our island back. It's really nice when it's a little less crowded. So that is my personal reading for today. And like I said, I decided to just keep doing these online because for a few reasons. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. Well, I am doing it for anybody else, if anybody else is interested in watching. This doesn't mean it's not true. It just means those demons don't want me to speak my truth. I want to tell you. If anybody's watching and it would help them, I would be thrilled if I can even help one person get over of not spending the number of years playing foolish mind games and doing things they don't need to be doing. A lot of people are perfectly happy. They just know that that's what they have to do and they get their check and they move on. I guess I'm a mental case on that. I live on an island. Got these 100-year-old Doreen Virtue cards. I'm going to pull one. Let's see what it is. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new could come in. And as we know, this card could be looked at in thousands of ways. The old house, old friends, old habits, old belief systems, old routines. But anyway, we're in a new moon. We're in the shadow. Day 1 of a new Virgo moon. Tomorrow's the first day of September. In 3 weeks, we got Mabon of Harvest of the Wheel. Much to be grateful for. Much to be grateful for. Magic, I command you to help me. Let's all expand, everybody. Let's spread our light and have a beautiful day. Don't let the news bring you down. Just expand in love. Love and light. See you next time. Thank you for sitting through, or if you didn't, I thank the universe for giving me this because the universe is watching me. Love and light. Bye-bye.